Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for October 7th to the 14th. It's a general reading for all Aquarius peeps. Let us all connect to each other, breathe into your heart space as we do that right now before we start the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for these messages that are about to come forth here. You're always looking out from our eyes, always guiding us, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place together and walk in beauty. And again, thank you so much for being in these readings. Thank you for subscribing and helping to grow the channel and assist others in finding the videos, sharing with others, and then claiming the reading, liking the video. And again, that also helps others find the videos as we continue to grow the community here. I do appreciate you so much. And so we're going to start out the reading again with the Overseer cards. They're like magnifying glasses. So we're going to see what we're looking at here as far as the energy starting the week, starting for this week, overseeing the week before we draw the tarot. Okay, so we're going to look at like the possible energies beginning the week. We're going to look at what we should be focusing on, unexpected energies, messages and advice from Spirit, and then also a possible outcome. Okay, we're in eclipse season right now, so there's some big changes, abrupt changes. I like to say it's like the Tower moment in the tarot, is that it could happen really fast and nothing ever to be the same. Change happens all the time, but when some big changes happen, some of them never be the same again. Okay. Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. And we have number 18, which reduces to the number 9. So 9 or 18 could be your numbers for this week. And then we have this, be true to yourself. Love yourself first, and then you can truly be there for others. That's how it works. Okay, that is the Fortune Oracle. We are now pulling from the Sacred Forest Oracle here. What other messages we have for Aquarius? We're in a Libra season. We're in Libra sign. Libra new moon. That's what the solar eclipse is happening at the end of the week on next Friday. Potent energies, powerful energies. Okay. We have toadstools, growth, number 44, and that reduces to the number 8. So 44 or 8 are also possible numbers that are good for you for this week. Toadstools, oh, growth. You know, the mushroom sits at the bottom of the tree in the forest, and it really provides a lot of nutrients and sustenance and energies for the forest growth. It holds things together in such a symbiotic way where they play off each other. You know, they hold water and nutrients for the forest and the trees. So that's a beautiful image too, the fairy, and then we get the butterflies coming in here. So there's a growth opportunity happening, especially when we're saying be true to yourself, love the self first, and then you can truly be there for others. We're going to draw here now from the herbal astrology, and what herb wants to come in for the Aquarius. And I just did a general reading for all zodiac signs, and so you might want to check that one out too. There's a lot of things that are happening, grounding into the earth plane this week for the majority. And again, for any of you that are tuning into this, you know, it's not for everybody, but whoever tunes into the readings, that's where the energies are you know, affecting you, because it's personal. So, Aquarius. Okay. And then we have Elder, wisdom. And we see the sign of Jupiter here. And see the fairies here. And again, around the elder tree. Wisdom. So number 28, and then reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. So number 28, 10, or 1 are also numbers that you can look at. So, gosh, we have enough numbers here. You don't even play the lottery if you want to, or just, just pick a number and see what pops up. I like to do that sometimes and see what happens. And just kind of like testing the universe in a way of saying, hey, universe, show me this number, and then you'll see it. I did that with the number 44, and I can't stop seeing it. So we're just going to look at this Elder card here, and we're going to see what the energies of what this all is we're looking at. So we have, it's the queen, also known as the Queen of Fairies, the Queen of the Underworld. Elder is steeped in folklore and legends across many cultures. This tree is a symbol of sorrow, death, and deep magic. In Scandinavia, the tree is inhabited by spirits called Haldalmor. I'm not saying that right. I might, be pronouncing that wrong. Or Elder Mother, okay? Who will punish you if you touch the tree or chop it down without properly thanking her. In the Bible, the cross in which Jesus was crucified was said to be made from the wood of a giant elder tree, and a remorseful Judas hung himself from an old elder tree. In the Middle Ages, elder was used as protection against witches, evil spirits, and underworldly entities. In the Celtic tradition, the elder is associated with Samhain, a time of year to honor death, which is coming up here at Halloween, new beginnings, and transformation. It has been used since ancient times as a blood cleanser, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, used for the kidneys, liver, and digestive system. So yeah, just a purifier, right? It's also used as respiratory aid to prevent or recover from colds and flus. Astrologically, since elder encompasses the piercing duality of life and death, along with supernatural properties, it falls under the general rulership of Pluto. To properly reap its medicine requires wisdom, and if improperly used, it may cause death. When its wisdom is properly harvested, its strong protective action on the immune system was greatly embodies Jupiter's archetype. So this is what Jupiter comes in here. So the guidance it's providing is that elder signals the end of a phase in life, as well as the beginning of a major cycle. And again, because we are in eclipse season, you're going to see that ending, right? That's the death, where it's a death and rebirth, because nothing is ever truly dies. There's no such thing as death. It always is beginning a new cycle. The Queen of the Underworld reminds us of a symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian, assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence, as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycle of transformation. And wow, what a card to pop up here during this time, because we are going towards Halloween, which again, in the Wiccan belief system, is that it is New Year's Eve, and then the next day, All Souls, All Saints Day, is the beginning of the new year. So there you have it. So it looks at this coming week, Aquarius, is that we're going through a major growth period, a transformation, and truly going towards an actual physical love of another person, or again, begins with the love of the self. Okay, so let's draw the tarot here. We're going to look at the possible energies beginning the week. Spirit, thank you for these messages. What do we have for Aquarius for the possible energies beginning the week? Possible energies beginning the week for Aquarius Spirit. Okay, the deck has been warming up. The decks have been doing this lately, so this is good. What do we have for Aquarius for the energies beginning the week, Spirit? The messages have to be right. They have to be accurate. We have the Two of Wands, which is making a choice. But you notice he's got the world in his hand. He's holding the world in his hand with a wand in the other. And which direction he's going to go. Some of you might go through a trip. That came up in the general reading, too, I just did. Is that it might be either a physical trip for some of you, but many of you going through the inner journey, which is a metaphorical journey. Not necessarily getting on a plane or a train or an automobile to take a journey, but going within. So that we're going to look a little bit further into that. The Wands energy of fire energies, which is Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. So we're going to look in the area we should be focusing on. We'll get some clarifier cards for these and see what we're looking at. Okay, and now we have the Judgment card. And look, if you look, the angel comes in and blows the horn, and it's kind of like these people that have been feeling like they were doomed is going, oh, help's on its way. Could be meaning judgment of yourself, judgment of others. Maybe you've been in judgment of your life or with others for too long, and now I like to see the Judgment card as saying, you know what, help is here. Help is on its way, help is here. And that's the area we should be focusing on. The unexpected energy, Spirit, for Aquarius. What are we looking at? We have the Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel's turning in your favor. 9s, 8s, 9s, and 10s in numerology is completion, moving towards completion here. It's not quite the 10, but as you can see, he's kind of like going to be moving on there. Got all his wands stacked up. He's kind of looking back a little bit, something that he's kind of like keeping guard on, just a little bit. Okay. And it might have a lot to do with that Judgment card. Is that not quite sure, but help is on its way. So, unexpected energies. What advice do we have for Aquarius? We have the Strength card. So Spirit is saying is that you have the strength and courage, and connection and love with yourself. And look, she's got her spirit guide, which is the lion there, Leo energy, and courage. And she's so strong within herself. She's tamed that lion, and taming that big part of yourself. Messages and advice from Spirit. We're going to, again, get clarifier cards. What's the possible outcome for Aquarius? What are we looking at here, Spirit? We have two cards here coming out for the possible outcome. We have the 8 of, look at this, 88. We have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Cups is you're walking away from something. It's something emotionally that had not been working. And if you look at the 8 of Swords here, is that she feels like she's like, you know, bound up. Kind of imprisoned. Isolated. But if you notice, she doesn't have her legs here bounded, tied up. And the Swords has everything to do with the mind, something mental. So I like to say it's kind of self-sabotage in a way, that you be getting up in your head about something that's making you feel like things, but it's not based in reality. Like things may have not been working out, but it's not based in reality. Because we have here is that you're moving away from something that hasn't been emotionally satisfying. 8, 9s, and 10s in numerology is completion. So you have 88, which is a master number, and so you can look that up. It'd be great if you found that up. Put it in the comments and let me know what that 88 is. I mean, I could look it up too, but, you know, start community here. And again, leave a comment whenever you want to. I'd love to hear from some of you. So, again, emotionally walking away from something and, you know, feeling like they've been imprisoned. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some clarifier cards for these cards, and then we'll draw a couple more oracle decks and be done with the reading. Okay, and thank you, Spirit, for these messages that we're looking at here. What is this 2 of Wands? The possible energy start in the week for Aquarius. It's just that I'm feeling and I'm sensing is that inner journey that you're making at the beginning of this week, and you're going to go in, and it's going to be a major growth period. What is this 2 of Wands? What is this 2 of Wands, Spirit? For Aquarius. This. We have the High Priestess coming out, friend. So, look at 1111. So 1111, the Four of Wands, is a beautiful celebratory time. It could be time of marriage too, because we have the Lover's card coming up. That because some of you, I mean, one or two of you might actually be getting married or celebrating a relationship coming into play. Be true to yourself. There's two paths ahead. And again, that ties in with this, because there's two paths. Which way are you going to go? Which direction are you going to choose? And then because we have this 1111 card, and it looks like, he's going that way. So again, be true to yourself. That relationship may not be what is for you. So you put the pieces where they go for you. But 1111 is a celebration time. Again, it's a very, very auspicious time here. And because we have the High Priestess, is that you are being true to yourself. You're listening to that intuitive aspect of yourself, your guidance within. That's what the High Priestess does. It accesses all of that deep wisdom to really make that decision in what you're going towards, okay? So we don't really need to clarify cards for that. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. We're going to move on here. And we're going to look at this card here, which is the energies in which we should be focusing on. So what are we seeing here, Spirit, for the Judgment card? What is happening here? For Aquarius, what are we looking at? What is this Judgment card, Spirit? Okay. I don't do upside down readings, even though it flew out that way. Sometimes the cards will land however they wish to land. But here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, he's moving on. It may be a slower movement. The Knight of Pentacles, out of all the knights, are the slowest movement, but nonetheless, planting the seeds and then waiting for that to grow. And look at the colors too. It's that yellow of enlightenment card. It's a really bright card. The sun out here, and he's moving towards success. Okay, so it might be a slow movement. Again, you don't just plant the corn and expect the corn seed to grow full plant of corn the next day. It takes time to plant the seeds, and again, with that assistance, this is what we should be focusing on. Remember, is that help is here, help is on its way, and you planted the seeds, and you're just waiting, determined to move forward and to watch that grow. What's this Knight of Pentacles here, and what we should be focusing on for Aquarius? There we go. Now we have the Three of Wands. So as you can see the progression of this, the Two of Wands at the beginning, he's moving that way. So again, it might not be for all of you, but some of you might be like, hey, you know what? That wasn't the one. There are two paths ahead. I'm going to be true to myself here. And so I'm going to go towards what makes me feel good. And listen to that call of the angels, and the higher frequencies have me backed up. And I'm going to move forward. It may be a slower movement, but nonetheless, I'm determined to move on. Taking that wand, it's got looking over the vast landscape and moving towards the path in which she wants to go. Beautiful messages here. Thank you, Spirit. So now we're going to look at unexpected energies. It's that Nine of Wands. And it's still, again, moving, you know what? So keep going. It's like a keep going, but he's looking back. He's looking back, quite sure about that wand that he's making going towards that path. What is this Nine of Wands here, Spirit? And what's for, hidden for unexpected energies? Okay, so as that happens unexpectedly, you could be, it's nostalgia. What made you happy when you were younger, and bridging that towards with your future self. And then making that bridge towards things. Something from the past might be coming up. Okay, as he's looking back at that path in which, you know, I mean, he's literally looking back at that person moving on with that wand. So something might be coming up from the past unexpectedly this week. Okay, in relations with yourself even, again, being true to yourself. Which path is it really true for you? So what is the Six of Cups sitting in the unexpected energies for Aquarius, Spirit? Spirit saying you have the strength and the courage and the love to make the things true for yourself, for you. I like to keep it simple, really. What is the Six of Cups, Spirit? Again, eclipses will bring up some things that are just, you know, kind of big emotionally. What's this one here? Okay, it's over. So whatever that was, or whatever it is that may be possibly unexpectedly coming up, it's over. Ten of Swords that's the completion card. Whatever had been getting to you, feel like you're, you know, man down here. Again, mental energy is something that had been getting to you in the mind, and that's tying in here with the possible outcome card too, as you can see. We'll get to that in a second. But again, kind of guarding himself. Like, is the right path that I take is to get 2 paths, but I'm going to be true to myself. Whatever that is coming up from the past, it's over. Okay? We're going to look at the Strength card here. And this is the messages and advice from Spirit, is that you are strong. You are strong. You have that Strength card. And again, it's a Leo energy. It could be a Leo. You could be a Leo, or near Aquarius. You could have a Leo rising. Okay, that could be possibly. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm just kind of throwing it out there and what I'm feeling that could be affecting you personally. Okay. What is the Strength card, Spirit? What are we looking at here? We have the strength to get through this, you know. We have these, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. And as you can look in here, the Strength card, is he's looking down at his lot here, okay? He's looking down at his lot, and he planted the seeds, and it's a review. Sevens are reviews, okay? In times of waiting, but it's coming. Yeah. Investments, profit. Okay, so you could be profiting. Again, Spirit saying, hey, you got the strength behind you to keep going and to, you know, let things sit. Let things incubate. Okay. We're going to get one clarifier card for that Seven of Pentacles. What is this Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? Maybe you have invested a lot of time in this relationship or whatever it is in the past, and you're going to let things incubate and let it pass. Sometimes you got to wait for the eclipses to be over before you make a move too. So be mindful of that. And it's always best to check in with your feelings, because your feelings are the indicator in what alignment you're in with that inner part of yourself, with Spirit, and you'll know by how you feel. Things don't feel right, it's not the time to make a move. And then I've got the Wheel of Fortune. So that's it right there. And so as you do let things incubate, and you have the strength behind you, Spirit wants to let you know is that the wheel is moving in your favor, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune card is, okay? Aquarius, you have the strength. You're going to allow things to incubate, you know, and let that investment opportunity, whatever that is for you, to come into fruition, because look at the hand of God comes in, is turning that wheel in your favor. Okay, the possible outcome is here. And as you do, that's the possible outcome. It's just a possibility. It could change directions too. But as you can see, during this eclipse time, during this eclipse season, you are walking away from that which is not emotionally fulfilling for you. And you've been getting up in your head about it. Okay, so what's this Eight of Cups sitting in the possible outcome for this week for Aquarius, Spirit? What are we looking at for Aquarius for this Eight of Cups? What is this Eight of Cups, Spirit? Okay. And we have a brand new ace coming in, Pentacles. So again, the hand of God coming in. Just like that wheel, as you can see that Wheel of Fortune, the hand of God coming in, turning the wheel in your favor. Now it's saying here, brand new beginning. And again, with that 1111 card, it's a lot like that. If you look at the beginning here, the path that you're going to choose, you see it? Here's the wreath, walking through the gate of the 1111 for celebration time, as you're listening to your intuition with the High Priestess. There's that path right here, and there's the gate. So again, as you made that decision and you're walking away from things that don't serve you, no longer feel good to you, you're walking away from that and moving on through a brand new beginning. That's a gift from Spirit. Because essentially you've been getting up in your head about something here. Hey, what is this Eight of Swords, Spirit? I'm just going to clarify a card with this. It's turning in your favor. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. And as it was going through, and you see these people are down, whatever battle that had been going on in some kind of way. Because if you look, it's kind of like he's like shadowed figure, but the horizon, see the sun on the horizon here and that beautiful yellow color, is that, yeah, everybody else was in a battle, but he's picking up his swords and he's moving on from it. And you know what? It is a play of the ego, because you're not going to play the game anymore. And that's exactly it. We'll get one more clarifier card for this Five of Swords. Put the pieces where they go for you. And if it does resonate, this reading resonates, then yeah, claim it. Give the thumbs up, because that's also a way of claiming it. What is this Five of Swords, Spirit? Walking away from something that no longer serves you. And it takes courage to do that, and you have the courage behind you. Spirit says you have the strength to get through this. What is this Five of Swords, Spirit? Okay, and you're grounding it. And that right there is the bondage. That Devil card here for this, and what I'm sensing into, is that you're breaking free from that bondage, from which that was not serving you. That is beautiful. As the Devil card comes in here as a reminder, it's also Capricorn energy. It could have been a Capricorn that had been, that you feel like that was kind of, that you were, you know, up against. But you're stronger now. I want to do one more clarifier card for that Devil card here. What's this Devil card, Spirit? Love for yourself first. Be true to yourself. Can't say that enough. You get the wisdom behind you and the strength. And it's a major growth period. What is this Devil card, Spirit? Here we go. And then we have success. So it's victory. It's Six of Wands. As you can see, he's got the wreath around the sword now. So I just love how these messages are coming through. Is that you're on your horse and you're moving towards. So we started out with the Two of Wands here, okay? And then we moved into this Three of Wands, which is like, you know, looking towards something completely different. You may have been guarding yourself, not quite sure, something from the past coming up, but it's over. You got the strength behind you and the wheel is turning in your favor. You're walking away from something that's no longer serving you emotionally, which is so important. And you have the hand of God coming in, giving you a brand new start, whatever it is for you, physically on the earth plane. Okay? Because I had been tying you up, battling with something that had been keeping you in bondage. Okay, so again, we started out with that Two of Wands, but it's clearly saying that you now are victorious. You're on your horse, and it's a stable time that you're moving towards and coming in by the end of the week. So those are beautiful messages here. We're going to draw some oracle cards. Let's see, some healing energy. What are the messages we have for Aquarius, spirits? What other messages do we have for Aquarius? And thank you for these messages. What other messages we have for Spirit? Oh, we're going to grab that one. Elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me, and I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. That's beautiful for this reading. Okay. What spirit animal wants to come in for Aquarius for this week? Again, be gentle on yourself with these energies. Sometimes it's not a great time to make a move. It's just a really good time to ground. What spirit animal wants to come in for Aquarius, Spirit? What do you have for Aquarius, Spirit? Okay, we have the Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. And that's what we were just saying. Sometimes it's not a time to make a move. Sometimes it's just time to wait for the outcome. What are the messages we have here, Spirit, for this Aquarius? Yeah. What are the messages we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Okay. And we have the Tiger energy. Accept your magnificence. Raphael wants you to know how magnificent you are, how loved you are. Tiger's a good one to have as a guide. For this week, what other messages we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Okay, we have a couple coming in here. Companionship? Oh, we have a lot. Okay, well, let's start out with companionship. Okay, we have giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Ooh, that someone could be yourself. Right. Grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. Oh, boy. Yeah, you know, it takes that strength within to really give yourself love and to not give your power away to anyone that doesn't know how to give you and see you as someone that is nothing less than completely awesome and worthy and special. So again, that's where the love for the self comes in, and your relationship with yourself is the utmost importance over anybody else. Energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. That's beautiful. Okay, we're going to dive for the numerology here. What other messages we have, Spirit, for Aquarius for this coming week? And it looks like we have the full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. So whatever arises, you're going to breathe. Again, take good deep breaths. Ground the energy that may not be serving you, and again, not giving your power away to people that don't see you in any less than, you're worthy, you are beautiful, you are an awesome being and deserve nothing less than love. I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. And that is a beautiful message for you, Aquarius, right now. I love these cards. It's such a beautiful image of that moon coming through. Okay. Another message here, Spirit. What other messages do we have for Aquarius? Origins. Remember your roots. Remember who you are. You're a divine being of light and love, and all is well in all creation. And you're here in a temporary form, in your physical body. Everything's temporary, and there's nothing serious happening. Although it may feel like that at times. That's when you get up in your head about things and then think that whatever's happening is real when it's all like in your head. So again, you're loved. I love you. Thank you so much for coming into this space and enjoying these readings and growing the community. You're so appreciated, and know that Spirit has your back and loves you so much, and you're a divine being, that you're here to expand creation. That's why you came into this form, and you're a creation from the larger part of yourself that loves you, holds you so dearly, and has so much love and compassion for you. Love of yourself first, and then being there for others. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages for Aquarius this week. And many blessings on your journey. And thank you again for being here. Appreciate you.